JB, since you got so much money to blow on Lamborghinis and flights to Orlando, we got Virgil Abloh. The extremely rare Air Jordan 4 sample sold for $60,000.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
That's pocket change, right?
To some people.
Yeah.
I wish. An article read.
Didn't you say that's what your profit sharing was going to be this year?
Yeah, right. Oh man, you know what's funny about that? I knew that was coming.
That's what she said.
Something just told me, I'm like, man, we about to get cooked. Because usually we get the biggest profit sharing, and we always pick on Ford because Ford usually gets the smallest out of the big three. And this year, it wasn't even fucking close, and they are cooking us on social media.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
And it's like, you can't do nothing but just take that L. It's just like, just gotta take the jokes. Because I'm like, bruh, now, did I know it was gonna be this bad? No. But I remember when they announced the numbers, because we knew first. I could not stop laughing. It was the funniest shit ever to me. Everybody else was mad around me. And then me laughing made them more mad.
Whoa, you're angry.
But like, I mean, you can't do nothing but laugh. You know, like it's so stupid. You know, it's funny, and it is what it is. Like, and I know why they're mad too, because when they give out the numbers, it's based on an average, right? But it really depends on the hours. Now, I know in my plant and some other plants here in Detroit, like they were laid off a good chunk of last year, so they might not even get that much. So that's the part. Like, now me, I'm good. I probably gonna get double that. That's why I wasn't a brag. I'm just saying.
I'm good.
I'm not even good. He reporting about them Virgil Abloh shoes because he's the buyer.
You waiting
this
on that
this
check
this is C's news. This ain't sneaker news.
He said, "You ain't got them tools, yeah." I'm good. I'm aware there.
Oh yeah, you know how much I got them for too?
See, there you go. Just like them the
much,
leather gold ones.
How much you get those for?
Like 100. It was like $120 maybe.
What NBA player was just willingly giving away their shoes?
No, so this is what happens. So, like, I don't know when these dropped. I think these started last year or the year before. But like, there's certain shoes that people think are gonna be like hot, and you could tell because like they'll like initially start at like some crazy ass number, like $500, even $1,000, and then once it becomes known that this shoe is not going to sell for that price point, they either try to return them or they have no choice but to lower the price.
Yeah.
And that's what's steadily been happening like over the course of like the last year or two, is that they steadily been going lower and lower in price to the point like now where they're like, going for like hella cheap. Just like certain airships. Like started off like those real tree joints, they was like $400. And now you can get them for 100 and something, 100 and some change. So
a lot of the airships are below retail.
Yeah. Yep. I've been seeing
a lot of
that.
them.
Yeah.
But like the collabs, like you at least, but like no, I want to say almost every pair of airships outside of the band airship, I got for like less than retail.
Yeah, you could have just brought that shoe back out.
I mean, they could have. We gotta miss the.
I feel like we. On that, like
I know, like 4 or 5 episodes straight. But no, so I had to get these Chinese New Year twos because I thought they were dope anyway. But like I said, when it comes to like that list of shoes that you got, you want to circle the block on, it's like, all right, which shoe do I like get this time? But that price was so low, I'm like, man, I gotta get
this time.
Yeah, man.
Well, yeah,
that was,
go off that. That's the list. It's a regular list, but he don't even look at that list. He look at the what does.
Well, yeah, I got to cross that list off.
You got about 12 of them, right?
What shoes that you don't have?
Yeah.
No, I don't even think I have that many. That's the funny part.
Yeah,
I think I got like 5 pairs of shoes that he don't have. Because you don't have the go-tos.
Look at him.
I'm not wearing that sweet.
Hey, wait, why he getting to laughing like a kid in the candy store? Look at he cheeses.
No, because I'm like, this dude got like he has like 1 million pairs of shoes that I would never own. And I
most
got
of
like
them
5
you-
pair that he doesn't have, and
so
it just drives him
it's
nuts.
At least 40 of them you claim you've never owned, but we know you've had.
No, okay, wait a minute, because I'm making sure that we're not confused about the same shoe. I'm not talking about the black metallics. I'm talking about the gold toes.
Gold toe.
You got the gold toes, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Huh?
You know I don't have a.
Well, I know you don't have those. I'm talking about the gold toes.
I know you don't have
If
those.
this, I'm telling you, no.
I do have them though, but not
What?
the.
Oh yeah,
ones
and you got
that
the like OGs.
Yeah.
Like if there's one shoe I know that's gonna just drive him nuts that I have, like it's that pair. Because his reaction,
And you
his
keep
immediate
wearing it?
reaction.
You taking those in 2026?
No,
Of course he is.
Hell no, dude.
You're not taking those in 2026?
Well, he gonna take something. He gonna take
I
something red.
should.
Because I hear he like to wear all red in California.
He-
So,
I should. You know, I should.
damn, Suge.
They gonna think he should.
Like, when they let you out,
We gotta
man.
go to the garment district. Y'all heard of the garment district?
I've heard of it, but I can't even. What is it?
It's like an area that's kind of underground where they sell products.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Shoes, clothes.
Oh, okay. Well, you said products. I'm like, wait,
No,
what?
no, not that.
It's
You
gonna
know,
be like it's gonna be like the brothel. It's gonna
Right,
open back
right,
up.
like,
What?
clothing items at a discount price. Some
Okay.
you gotta check out. Some is real. Some in real looks real authentic.
Oh,
Okay.
You know,
Canal
it's called-
Street.
It's in the alley. It's called the garment.
It's in the alley. The fuck?
Man.
But it's businesses. That are
JB,
set
you
up
got me
there.
worried, man. You said it's in the alley.
It's
That's where you got your replica fusions at.
they have a lot of replicas there. Yeah, they have all my fusions.
That was
real.
like a double negative, right? Like, it was,
right. All my,
Hey, look,
Replicas
all,
and
all his,
fusions?
all his fusions is real.
and all the fusions you had and still have hidden in your closet. are
Man,
real.
I bet you
no.
he got fusions that you don't have.
Oh wow.
That's something he wanted me.
Wow. An article written by Ian Cervantes for Footwear News. An off-white special edition Air Jordan 4 sample sold for $60,000 through the Instagram account Depeche 23 Mode, which is known for hawking extremely rare pairs of sneakers. The colorway has never gone into production and first emerged at Virgil's 2019 Figures of Speech exhibition at the Museum of Contemporary Art in Chicago. Fat Joe is one of the few people who has a pair, which he showed off to celebrate his album release last December.
Mm.
Simon Tan, the man behind the Depeche 23 Mode Instagram account, listed the size 9 sneakers for $60,000 on Instagram. A day later, they were already sold.
Size 9. Sample.
Sample size.
You know what's crazy though?
Man.
I can't like to have $60,000, even if it was like disposable income. I can't even imagine. And maybe because I grew up poor, like 60,000 is still 60,000 to me.
No way.
I just can't even imagine dropping 60,000.
Especially not on the shoe I can't wear.
That part.
I mean, even if I was a size 9.
I wouldn't want to
I
pay
still-
60,000 for
I
no
would- I
shoe.
wouldn't pay.
Yeah.
60.
Yeah, I just 60,000 for a shoe. Just I don't know if I want a pair of shoes that bad.
No, I take a nice long ass vacation.
That part. Like I
Legit
feel like I
would never come back.
I don't even think that would cost 60,000.
But that's what I said. Like it would just be just enjoying life for like.
Because my mind would immediately go to all the other things I could do for 60,000, and it's like, okay, would you rather do those things or buy this shoe? Well, do those things. Yeah. Because even a vacation, even though it's a memory, it's a moment, it's still a moment. Like as opposed to this, it might be a tangible pair of shoes that I own and probably could sell later on.
Mm.
It's still, I just the thought of handing somebody $60,000 of my money for this shoe is just incredible. And I don't have it in me.
Hopefully they don't crumble.
They're not old enough.
2019.
No, not only they're not old enough, but then like they
Not
then they
necessarily.
changed. They changed the way they made the polyurethane midsole. Like they were, I don't know if they went from closed cells to open cell or open cell to closed cell. Like, I mean, not to say they won't ever crumble.
Yeah,
it's a
but I'm just
difference.
saying, like,
I
if
mean,
you
I
don't,
have some 2016s that I can't wear, but I can wear some 1985.
2016, what?
But is it 2016? 2009, I'm sorry.
Okay.
2009.
But I still want to know which pair though. You know which pair?
Just
a
think about.
five.
Just think about what you have and he doesn't have. Just cross referencing your head.
Laney fives.
Well, those. What year was the first one?
First Laney fives was like I was in high school.
99?
Yeah,
Yeah,
might have been
those are-
99. That was probably. I know I've said this plenty of times, but that was probably the first time, at least that I was aware of, where the retro actually was better than the original.
Delaney's.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think the retros are way better than the original.
But didn't they retro it twice?
No, I don't. No, I don't think they've retro the Laney's. They only retro the
I'm
ones.
thinking of the.
You thinking about the ones?
I'm thinking of the reverse Laney too. That's what I'm throwing in my mind.
Oh, the reverse Laney was
Yeah.
dope. I forgot about those.
Didn't you get the Son of Mars? Lowe's?
No, all these accusations being hurled my direction. I don't understand. I don't understand where
You
this
never
is
had
coming
any
from.
Son of Mars?
No, I've never had any of the hybrid Jordans.
Boy, no, he's stuttering.
That's why I'm leading in. Like,
never owned any
what lie
Spizikes.
you about to
I
tell?
never only spent like I've had some Team Jordans. I've had the Eddie Jones joints. I've had the Team Jordan 1.
You
Never only Spizikes. Okay, I did have a pair of the 6 rings. I did have a pair of the 6 rings.
no, which one?
What's wrong with the 6 ring?
Yeah, the Concords,
with 'em?
didn't you?
Huh?
Yeah, the Concords, didn't you?
Yep.
What do you
Yep.
mean? What do you mean?
I was
right?
desperate, bro. I was like, yo, these close enough from a distance if you squint.
Made me pop my top.
And what everybody said, as long as the pant leg cover
Hey,
it up,
like,
nobody
dog.
know.
Right. Wear bell bottoms.
What's right with them? But you bought them.
Man, I was desperate, man. I was young and dumb.
But
That was a
why
different
would you be
time.
mad? The same rationale you had with your 6 rings. If somebody bought fusions, why would you knock them for it?
No, I'm not. I'm knocking them now for it because you got wisdom. You get smarter as you get older. I look back. I'm like, you know what? That was a dumb decision.
But didn't you say a couple years ago
There's a
when
lot
we
of dumb
started
things I
in the
did when I was younger.
basement?
Huh?
When we started in the basement,
Yeah.
didn't you say you had some fusions, but you got rid of them?
No, yeah, I bought some fusions and I got rid of them. Once again, that was one of those. Once again,
you just said you never had.
I said I had a pair, but I said I got rid of them.
You said fusions.
No, one pair.
Plural.
No, fusions. Fusions. Not like I had more than one pair. That's just how I call them. But I had the
Just black people calling Kroger's,
Kroger's, yeah,
Kmart,
Lasher.
Kmart's.
Yeah, we do. What
It
we
is
want
Lasher.
to.
It's
We
not
did
I
this-
think
Lasher.
you
I don't
had
care
more
what
than
nobody
one
said.
pair, but okay.
It's Lasser, bro.
It's
the H
Lasher.
comes before the S.
It's Lasher.
Uh,
It's like Brett Favre's name ain't Favre, it's Favre. So
I can't stand him.
that's my rationale for that.
Got several 6 rings too. The first run of them, not the second run.
there was a second run.
The first run.
Black and red was the best. Black and red was probably the most popular pair.
And then
But the
what you
sleeper
say?
pair was that
Kanye.
Utah Jazz pair and that Phoenix Suns pair.
See,
The Utah
and-
Jazz pair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Utah Jazz pair.
We gotta look that up now.
Yeah. They did one after every person he wanted to get a ring. So it was
No,
one after
Utah
every-
Jazz was
Yep.
it? Okay, wait a minute. You say Utah Jazz pair, so it was like a purple
It
colorway.
was
with
white.
the
It was
green
white.
and yellow?
It was kind of thing after their home jersey. So
Yep.
it was white, purple with like thin silver at the bottom. We had the like clear pies at the bottom. It was
Lakers
it
was dope too, though.
Yeah, the black ones. Yeah,
And then every
I got the Lakers
every
one.
shoe on the side panels, it had something to represent, something to
That
do with the city.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happened when you discriminate. You miss out on good shoes.
No, I didn't miss on anything.
Yes,
Like
you did.
I'm no
Got the
stress me.
pizza on.
I don't even want to Google it.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
There's a sick part of you that's
There
like,
is no part of me that
it's
wants
like
to.
I need to see what this look
No,
like.
I take y'all word for it. Like if y'all say
Next
that was
time you
happening-
come by the crib, I'll
You
show
bought
some
a
6
pair of
rings.
6 rings, so you
Yeah, I'm
can't
at the
say it was
Concord. I
trash.
ain't by the Utah Jazz.
The Utah Jazz was better than the Concord.
I took your word for it. Or I just like you said, I'm gonna be at the basement sometime soon.
I feel like the Seattle one was the dope one though, because it had the Space Needle on there too.
Yeah, I got that.
Oh god.
Maybe I'll wear them one of them next week.